Well, they love their football in the East Bay, and the NFL has once again returned to Oakland, California. Today we've got a Week 8 matchup on tap here, as it'll be the Tennessee Titans taking on the Colts of Oakland. Lurching closer toward the midway point of this NFL season, and we're underway on EA Sports. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. Scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Off the play fake, Prescott. That's caught, Puka Nacua. And they're going to get this up to midfield. 19 yards right off the bat, and a quick first down.
What a start here to the ball game. You get the good kick return, followed by a quick first down through the air. If this defense isn't careful, they might be looking at a deficit before they know what hit them.
On 1st and 10, here's Gibbs. And great blocking downfield as he's got this almost to the 35-yard line. 13 yards is the pickup for Tennessee and a first down. Well, no slow start here. A couple nice chunk plays back-to-back.
I love the momentum that they're showing here early because they did it both ways, right? Threw the ball on first down for a nice chunk of yardage. Came right back and ran the ball. Looks like they've got the defense set back on their heels. Let's see if they can keep this moving.
Going back to Gibbs on first down. Shaquille Griffin in on the stop defensively. These two teams met in Nashville earlier in the year with the Titans coming away victorious. So a victory here in Vegas would give them a sweep of the season series. Here's a 2nd and 5. Prescott from the gun. He'll buy some time right. And he's left with no option here but to throw it away. You look at this Colt defense. They enter play here number 11, just outside the top 10 of the league in stopping the run.
And that play right there shows exactly why they're so good against the run. Held the line of scrimmage, held the point of attack, and stuffed him for no gain.
Hey, 47.
Prescott to throw it. And it is caught. And they move this all the way down to the 9. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
That's a big conversion there on 3rd down, and this has been a great opening drive. You know, at this point, they'd hate to settle for 3, but they've created a fresh set of downs and a 1st and goal.
1st and goal, a chance for an early statement here on the road. Throwing, Prescott. He gets this out wide to Gibbs. And from the 9, they get this to the 5-yard line. And they're getting him involved early.
You feel like they saw something on tape, or they just have a sense with him because he's had a good week of practice or something in that area, that they want him involved, just as you said. They want him to touch it either in the running game or the passing game, but they must like the matchups they're getting.
Trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and no more. That'll be a loss of a yard, and it leads to a 3rd down. Driven it down the field nicely here on the opening drive, but now it's put up or shut up.
No doubt about it, because to make that type of a drive and ultimately kick a field goal would feel very disappointing. But I'm just wondering, is the head coach thinking, is this 4-down territory? Might he go for it?
And into the end zone for a Tennessee touchdown. Kyle Juszczyk, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Titans are on the board first here this afternoon. Brandon Aubrey now for the extra point. And this is good. Our score, 7-0 Tennessee. So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line. Looking to put a drive together.
Here we go. 180.
Burrow looking to pass. And he just gets rid of it. Throws it away. The wise move there. Looked like nobody open. Now second down. You talk about this Titan defense. They were strong last week, CD, and that went over New England.
The best defenses I know, they draw lines in the sand and say, you're not going to cross that. For most of them, it's 100 yards of total offense. They didn't quite accomplish that, but still a pretty darn good game last week. Just over 100 yards of total offense given up.
And he'll take this up to the 30, a gain of 4.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent game.
They'll come up facing 3rd and 5.
Here we go, here we go.
Burrow will throw. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Give the Colts 13 yards and a first down. Well, on 3rd down, he wanted to go to one of his most dependable targets, and that's who he found, his tight end there, to pick up the first, Charles.
And he used the proper word there, dependable, and sometimes spectacular, because tight ends nowadays, they can do it all. But they're the guys you trust, especially across the middle of the field where there's traffic. He delivers, and they pick up nice yardage.
Here we go, here we go. 180. 12, 12, 12.
On first down, it's Genty. Down the sideline he goes. And finally down at the 9-yard line. 53 yards rushing for him as he's got the afternoon off to a great start. The ultimate speedster, showing that speed in front of this home crowd. They love that.
Made me stand up on that run because right now all I want to do is wave to the crowd. More noise, more noise. You got to reward it for that one. A big-time monster run.
What's this say? Big 13. Big 13. 11, 11, 11. 11, 11, 11.
They'll run with Sanders. And he takes this one in for a Colts touchdown. Miles Sanders, his 2nd rushing touchdown on the year. And the Colts are able to match the opening drive touchdown against them with one of their own. Boswell good with the extra point. And we are tied at 7.
Boswell set to kick off.
Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. And Charles, these early season in-division games are always interesting because you're still kind of figuring yourself out, but you want to know as much as you can about the opponent, especially when it's a division matchup. So I'm curious to see how the rest of this one plays out.
Yeah, that's a good point because they're still trying to work things out. They don't know everything about their own team, let alone trying to figure out their opponent. But you've got to do both on the fly, don't you? While the game's being played, figure it out both ways and try and find a way to win.
Now it's 2nd and 10. Here's Prescott. Setting up the screen. This is Gibbs. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. First down, Titans, gain of 12. You know, he's already thrown for more yardage in this first quarter than he did all of last week.
And I could be snarky here and say, well, he didn't throw for a lot of yards last week. But the bottom line is he put in a great week of practice and really came out ready to go in this one.
Gibbs on the toss left. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. A big chunk on the ground there, 27 yards.
Well, they came into this game saying it was important that they set the tone and show that they can run the football. I believe that they've done that here in the first quarter.
Now from Colts territory, here's a 1st and 10 at the 36. On play action, Prescott steps away to his left. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. He'll get 8 on the scramble there. It'll be 2nd and a couple.
I did like his decision-making there to make sure they picked up something instead of forcing the throw. Now they've got more manageable play coming up to try and pick up the first down. And don't rule out the possibility that he just keeps it and runs again.
7-7, our score after 1. Two yards to go, 2nd down. Gibbs straight ahead. And he's able to get it down to the 25-yard line. 2 yards, good enough for a first.
Brandon, you know that expression? He just does what he does. It sounds trite, doesn't it? But in this case, it's perfectly apt. This is one of the better runners in the NFL. And all he does is just find avenues, find ways to pick up key first downs and big runs.
Going to be taken in here by Nakua. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. 23 yards, the final tally.
It's all pretty simple sometimes, isn't it? Go where the defenders are not, and he does exactly that. Makes a nice catch to move the chains. Defense, got to find a better way of accounting for the shorter routes that are being run against them.
Now Prescott, eluding the pressure right. And into the end zone for a Tennessee touchdown. Dak Prescott, his 2nd TD of the game and 18th of the year. And the Titans have taken the lead. The extra point up and good by Aubrey. And that makes the score 14-7. So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. After that last score we just saw, now 14-7, so a chance to march down the field here, try to tie this football game. Connects with Kittle underneath. And they're able to get this one across the 35. Solid way to start the drive, 13 yards, picking up the first.
And what a nice example there of a tight end doing exactly what he needs to do. How about how he worked his way to the outside, made sure he secured the catch, and then anything after that, we count that as a bonus, and indeed, he gets enough for the first down.
They'll try and set up the screen to Genty. Now he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. 36 yards on the play. They're good at running the screen. Sometimes it's probably taken for granted, though. You need a good deal of deception in there, don't you?
You certainly do. And you know what else you need? The people who aren't involved in the deception to make sure they hold their blocks and someone doesn't flash too quickly in the face of the quarterback.
180. Hot. Hot. 11 MT. 11 MT. Hot.
A run straight ahead with Genty. Beautiful fake. And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done. From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10.
11.
That's good.
Here's Burrow setting up to throw it. They're looking for It's intercepted. And the Titans are going to get the football back at their own 17.
Well, Brandon, as they say in popular culture, this one's going to leave a mark because they can see the end zone, but it'll stay out of reach because of their error. All their offensive teammates have to give the quarterback right now, offer a little bit of encouragement because what's done is done. Let's get them next time out.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. So for this offense, Charles, remember, drive 1 made it to the end zone. Drive 2 resulted in a touchdown as well. Now they'll try to make it 3 for 3.
Yeah, you know, they told us all week that this was the plan and this is what they wanted to execute. But did they really believe it would happen this well, this efficiently? I know they'll take it. And afterwards, they'll say, there was never a doubt in our minds we were going to be successful in this one.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Play fake. Here's Prescott. Buying time to his left. Pass complete there to McCoy. And he's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds. 26 big yards on that one. It's another first down. Well, they don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. Straight ahead with Gibbs here. And little room to maneuver there. He gets it down to about the 39. Demario Davis there on the stop. We've hit the 2-minute mark in the second quarter. 14-7. Here now 2nd and 9 from the 39-yard line. Prescott now. On the throw, let him too much that time. It's incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. Prescott from the gun on 3rd. Forced out to his left. Goes out left. It's caught by Williams. And he will get him down a couple yards shy of the first down marker. A nice tackle coming up from his free safety spot.
I think as he began this throw, you saw that the area was congested, but he has a lot of confidence in his arm, and he fits that one in there nicely. They pick up the catch. Not much yardage afterwards.
So they'll pass on what would have been a 49-yard field goal attempt, and they're going for it on 4th down. Prescott. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. And the drive stays in motion with a nice 8-yard pickup on 4th. So after the 4th down conversion, now 1st and 10 inside the 25. From the shotgun, it's Prescott. Escaping the pressure right. And he's out of bounds right around the 10-yard line. Opted to run 4th. The decision a good one. Picking up the first, getting 14 yards on the scramble.
Remember, Brandon, he ran for a touchdown earlier, so his decision to go ahead and tuck it and go again turned out to be a wise one.
And the decision is what is important here. He has made some good decisions on when to tuck it and go. And he will score. Touchdown, Titans. Jahmyr Gibbs, a 9-yard touchdown run. And the Titans will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. Aubrey now for the point after. It's good, and it is now 21-7. So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And a nice this return sets them up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
At their own 30-yard line.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive.
Let's get set.
And with him down 2 scores, you wonder if they might try and put something together, even if it's just to get into field goal range. No gain on the screen there at second down.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10.
The Colts going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 35 seconds to go in quarter number 2. Here's 2nd and 10.
Gun. Dot. Big 13. Big 13. Dot.
From the shotgun, it's Burrow. Oh, everything falling apart now. Another one intercepted. Picked off by Byron Murphy. And the return will stop right around the 25. An unfortunate sequence there, trying to get points before intermission, but now the interception, and their opponents have a chance to possibly pad their lead.
Yeah, they had an opportunity there, and they weren't able to capitalize on it, and that's something that could come back and haunt them later. They're begging their defense now to keep them from scoring before the half ends.
Over the middle, and it's incomplete.
Normally, he's pretty reliable and usually catches what's thrown to him. On that play, he simply dropped it.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Now Prescott. And he hits him in stride. The Titans going to use the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 19 seconds to go in half number 1. They'll come up now 3rd and 3.
Yeah. We're going to 54. Wide in. Here we go. 46. 26.
Gibbs will try and pick it up. And he'll be out of bounds about a half to a full yard shy of the 5. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
Here we go. Wide in. 26.
Looking to throw. Prescott. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. Here's Prescott. And it's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Tennessee. 2 first-half touchdown passes now for Dak Prescott. And the Titans will extend their lead here just before halftime. Aubrey good with the PAT. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. So just 8 ticks remaining here in the first half as they'll kick this one away. Oh, a dangerous return man showing it here. Still going past the 30. And he takes it the distance. No time remaining.
No calls on the field.
Yeah, no flags, and it's a kickoff return to end the first half. I know a lot of special teams coaches, they just want to keep it away from him because that's what he can do.
And others have egos that their players can't keep up with. And they say, challenge him. Kick it to him. The way he runs as fast as he is, I wouldn't challenge him at all. I'd do everything possible to keep it away.
He is just a blur when he gets a full head of steam, and he got a full head of steam there. Colts getting the football first, and they trail here as we are back underway in quarter number 3. And he returns this to the 22. The Colts come to the line, ready to start their next drive. All in all, pretty manageable deficit, Charles, here as they start this third quarter offensively when you consider the fact that in the first two quarters, they had 2 costly turnovers.
I think you laid it out perfectly, partner. Very tough to hold a lead going into the break if you continue to hand it over on multiple drives.
Yeah, and obviously, Charles, it would be very tough to climb back into the game if those turnovers continue.
I would say borderline impossible. You keep turning it over, I don't know how you make up a deficit.
Here we go, here we go. Stop. Right, 80, 11 MT, 11 MT, 11, 11. Stop.
Once again, it's Genty. And he's swallowed up right near the line of scrimmage. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. Now Burrow changing things up here. On third down, he'll drop to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's fourth down.
That's an excellent job right there on third down. Like any defense, you never want to let them get anything started, and that would have been a first down. Instead, you saw the contact on time, no penalty, and before this drive could get wings, it's fourth down.
So it looks like the offense isn't going anywhere. They're going to go for it on 4th and 7.
What is that? Twelve.
They'll try and throw forward with Burrow. And now Burrow going to be intercepted yet again. And he'll return it to the 24-yard line.
It's a turnover on downs.
Yeah, here we go. 26.
On to Gibbs. Here's Gibbs. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. Second down. To throw is Prescott. That's out wide here for Robinson. They'll wind up getting 7 on the play. And that'll bring up what looks to be a 3rd and inches. Can't be more than a half a foot. And just in general, Charles, on a play like that, how tough is it for the defense to account for a running back essentially being a receiver downfield?
It's very difficult, especially if the running back has skills like a receiver, and you're aware of that before the game even begins. So throughout your practice sessions, you're going to want to be aware of him. Where is he lining up? What can he do? What kind of damage can he do to us downfield? And who can match up with him without weakening our overall defense? You're exactly right. It's a tough task to match up to him.
And that one going nowhere from the start as he's met in the backfield and goes backwards. Not at all what they envisioned on third down. 3 yards in the wrong direction. They'll turn things over to Brandon Aubrey now for the field goal. This a 33-yard attempt. And his kick here is good. So after 4 touchdowns in the game for this offense, this time they're forced into taking 3.
But you did mention 4 touchdowns, right? So 4 out of 5, not too bad. I think that's a pretty good record for them.
And a decent return out to the 27-yard line.
At their own 27-yard line.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4.
Nico Collins. It's a gain of 6. Makes it 3rd and 4.
Here we go, here we go. 11, 180. Legs hot. Hot. 11, mighty. 11, mighty. Hot.
A give out of the gun to Genty. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. They failed once in this spot earlier, but the offense will stay out to go for it on 4th down.
11, 11.
They'll go. Here's Genty. And he's got the first before he's brought down at the 39-yard line.
11, MT.
That's good. 4 on play.
Now it's Burrow. This one left side caught by Collins. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. Now Burrow going to change things up.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
A run out of the gun with Genty. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Credit the tackle for loss to Harold Landry.
If these guys are going to chop into that deficit, they got to do a much better job in the run game. Caught behind the line of scrimmage, no yardage to be found.
So their task a little bit more difficult now. 2nd and 13 that they're walking up on. They're passing here. Joe Burrow. He finds his man complete. That's Watkins. It'll go as a gain of 4. And that's going to set up a tough 3rd and 9.
Oh, it's time to give a little credit there to the defense. They played that very well because it was a drag route, and he ran it a little shallower than normal as he worked straight across the field. He was hoping he'd get lost behind the defensive line, but once he made the catch, nowhere to turn upfield and gain any yardage.
They'll need the 39 here for a first. This is 3rd down.
Here we go. 180.
Now it's Burrow. He's going to get that to his running back out of the backfield. 3 quarters have come and gone. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. Back now here on EA Sports. It's the Colts, so they've got the football, but they've got work to do, trailing here as we begin the 4th quarter. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
Here we go, here we go.
Now a handoff to Genty. And that play is blown up, losing yardage back at the 35.
It's a loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 35-yard line.
They'll go again with Genty. 5 yards on the carry there, and it leaves them with 3rd and about 6 yards to go.
Not too many offenses want to turn down long drives, but when you're down what they are, they've got to pay it off with some points.
The Colts on 3rd down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far.
Here we go.
This will be 3rd and 6.
Hot. 180. Legs hot.
Now Burrow. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And he is going to have a Colts first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
That's good.
Flag comes in. This might be a free play. And this is knocked away and incomplete. But I think it was a free play. Let's check the call. Now they'll try to take advantage of that offsides call. Here's 1st and 5.
Here we go. Wide 80. Legs hot. Eleven. Stop.
Burrow looking to pass. And he takes this one in for a close touchdown. From 17 yards out. And the Colts have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th. Boswell for the extra point. And the lead is trimmed down to 10.
Makes the score Titans 31, Colts 21. Chris Boswell set to kick off.
Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
They're on the 35-yard line.
Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. They've been pretty anemic on this side of the football in the second half, just 3 points, and you just saw the touchdown go the other way. So it's a 2-score game. We're not done here yet.
I think everyone's on the edge of their seats now because they're anticipating what's coming. And I sense that everyone in the stadium knows they need to keep it on the ground. So if you're going to do that, hope the quarterback is stretched a little bit. Some bootlegs, right? Some fakes inside, getting out to the perimeter. Those might be open for him.
On second down, another shot for Robinson. And slow going there as he'll only get a yard, maybe, up to the 41.
And this is the worry because sometimes you can get a little too predictable in spots like this. You know you're going to run the ball, but they know you're going to run the ball as well. And now you look up and you're staring at an important 3rd down.
3rd and 4. Throwing. Prescott. He's got his target. That's complete. And he will have a Titans first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. He's been the go-to guy. They needed a big play there on 3rd down. Went his way. It worked out.
Doesn't matter whether they've scouted it or that they think he's going to get the ball. He has a knack for finding his way open and completing the connection.
2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. Of contact necessary at this stage as they'll run on 1st down. And now right out of the 2-minute break, we'll get a timeout used defensively with 1:56 to go. So 2nd and 9, and you'd have to figure just about all 11 probably crashing the line here. He's going to get it again. Just looking to get forward and protect the ball. And this defense not ready for that one as he'll take this down inside the 25. 17 yards on that play for the Titans. Starting to become a tough spot for this defense. You're down 4th quarter, looking a little fatigued maybe on that side of the ball.
Partner, we've seen this before, haven't we? Because every coach we've ever talked to says body language is important. And now you're seeing guys with their hands on their hips, they're bent over, hands on their knees. And the offensive guys, they're just saying, let's just keep running it at them. We've got them now.
On 1st and 10, it's Robinson. And this time they were ready for him as they'll stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
At the Colts 23-yard line.
They'll run again here with Robinson. And he is going to have a Titans first down, and that should just about do it. A big game there, and that should certainly be enough to put this one in the win column. A good chance now to put this game on ice. This is 1st and goal. They'll run with Robinson. And he will maneuver his way down to about the 7. It's a gain of a yard, and it'll set up 2nd and goal.
Brings up 2nd and goal.
So this one, a Tennessee Titan victory. And we talked so much about the turnover battle determining who wins and who loses. This game, no exception. They didn't turn the ball over at all, and they go on to victory.
They look like a smooth operation in this one, didn't they? Because you look at every facet of the game, they handled their business. Offense took care of the football, converted it into points. Defense took the ball away, gave it back to the offense. Special teams, right there with them. That's the type of game